This book comes with a warning which says read only if you are prepared to get your feelings hurt. I'm talking about the Rudest Book Ever by Shwetabh Gangwar. Shwetabh Gangwar is the author of this book, public speaker and a professional problem solver. He solves people's problem through his Instagram, YouTube and as well as through one paid consultancy, but I get to know him through his videos on YouTube. He has two YouTube channels. Mensutra is his previous channel, but he is more consistent on his Hindi channel nowadays. So in this pandemic period, I picked up his book because I already know him and I really like the way he solves people's problem. And as you know, we are going through a lockdown and it's not possible for me to buy a physical book, so that's why I was listening to this book on Audible. And the good thing is that the audiobook is also created by Shwetabh Gangwar, so you can listen to this book in his own voice. So this book has 17 amazing chapters and every chapter was an eye opener for me. And while listening to this book, many times I get embarrassed because he literally write down my thought process down. I mean, how can he know my personal thoughts about people, money, success and relationship? While listening to this book, I felt like he was talking to me and he know everything about me. While listening to this book, I felt like he's telling me that that's how I think and these are the things I am doing wrong and that's how I can correct it. So especially if you're young, then you can easily connect with it. In this book, he talks about the problems that are in our life due to our connection to the internet. Most of them are from the modern problems that we generally face, like scrolling social media and binge watching on YouTube and TikTok without even thinking about what we are doing at the current moment, and at the end of the day we end up regretting on ourselves. And he also talks about how we started fantasizing about our partners because of the movies and Instagram models, and we want our partner should look like them, and we started choosing our partner on the basis of their looks. And after that he gives the solution, what is the correct way of choosing our life partner for a healthier relationship. I really like this part of the book because it gives a perspective about choosing the correct person who is going to be with us for a lifetime. So there is one more chapter that is all about rejection and different kind of rejection. So rejection come to us daily. It has been a lover, it has been a friend, it has been a group of people who didn't like you, but you want to be with them. We get rejected in a job interview so many times. So rejection is something that we all face. So in this chapter, author want you to understand that we should not take rejection personally, because honestly, the person who is rejecting you is not giving a lot of time in the process of rejecting you. Sometimes people even don't think about you that much and they reject other people on the basis of very shallow reasons. And their decisions are also depend on their mood and their current situation, because we don't know what kind of problem they are facing. So most of the time people don't even invest 30 minutes out of their time to reject someone. They just reject other people when they just feel like it. So that's why author want you to give you some perspective about rejection and how should we deal it, because the person is not giving enough time in the process of rejecting you, but we started thinking that I am less, I have some flaws in ourselves, that's why they rejected me. So that's why he is saying that we should not take rejection personally, because people are weird. There are so many things in this book which is absolutely helpful and informative, but it's not possible for me to define everything in this little video, because this book has 17 chapters, and in these chapters author talks a lot about how to find yourself, and you should only admire other people and you should not make them your heroes, because whenever you put someone on the top, you sort of make them this holy creature who is never gonna make mistakes. This is not possible, because we are humans and humans make mistakes. The concept of you are a nation, people are weird, rejections are normal are really interesting to read. This book will teach you how to think instead of what to think. It's easy and relatable for young generation like us. He's just saying the truth bluntly, whatever truth the social media and celebrities has. This book is insanely practical and must to read. My favorite part of the book is advice on relationship and how we made wrong decisions in our early age, and how we start fantasizing about our partners and we want our partner should also look like movie characters, and after that he is guiding us how to deal with it. So I hope you guys will pick this book. You can buy a physical book or you can go for an audio book, whichever suits you. You can listen to this book on Audible. And at the end of the video, I want to say that please know your strengths and weaknesses as well. If you're not comfortable with physical books, then you can always go for an audiobook instead of making excuses. In this modern world, we have the advantage of technology. I know in the beginning you will lose some patience while listening, but after some time you will get used to it. People are consuming hell lot of content in the form of podcast, so instead of making excuse, you can go for an audiobook. So if you enjoyed it and find it informative, then please be a part of our community by subscribing the channel.